Game started.
Okay, Elon Cohen from Israel. So let's see. Let's try e4. See what we get. We got okay, a Sicilian. Last time we had a Caro-Kann, and before that we had a French defense. So let's go with the open Sicilian. That's what I always play. I don't really know the closed Sicilian lines, so play what you know. Unless you're trying to learn something new. Oh, we played the classical Sicilian. So I think the best line against the classical is this bishop g5 line. And then just prepare for a quick queenside castling and putting pressure on the d-pawn. Trades. Okay, he trades and plays e5, so the queen has to move again. And I guess back here is where the queen wants to be. Still castle queenside and put pressure on on the d6 pawn. So bishop takes knight, bishop takes, then this pawn is loose. So after bishop takes knight, he has to retake with the pawn. It's the main problem with the classical. Not that that's the end of the world. I think you just have to be willing to play with your king in the center for a long time. And let's do it now. Yeah, so he takes with the pawn. And then he can try and liberate later with f5, f6 to f5, break up my center. What do I want to do? Let's get my king to safety. And let's see what black is coming up with. What's his plan? Right, queen to h5. There's a pin here on the knight, sort of. Can force a trade of queens there. If I were to play knight to knight d5, bishop takes, pawn takes, and then these pawns become mobile. Let's get my light squared bishop.
Check.
This is not such a great bishop, and that is a pretty good bishop, so maybe if he brings his bishop back to block the check, maybe I will just trade.
Check.
And so he doesn't have the bishop pair advantage anymore. And now I'd like to yeah, I'm not sure. It'd be nice to clamp down on f6 here, but it's pretty well defended. So rook f1 to, and then pawn to f4 maybe. Now I can play knight to yeah, let's play pawn f4. After he plays pawn to b4, I can play knight to d5. And this pawn is kind of pinned here. And let's see, if I take on e5 here, he has to take with the f pawn, and then this pawn in f7 is hanging. I think he has to take, because if he takes with the d pawn, then he's opening himself up to a discovered a check that looks pretty dangerous. So you got some other trick here? Let's just take. queen here, pawn there, probably bringing the rook over. Yeah, so I thought this would be good. Grabbing on f7, attacking and pinning the bishop. So I think he has to defend that. Yeah. So, knight here. Knight here. This is good, right? King has to move. The bishop can't take it. Oh, well, let's think. The king can go to e6. So, knight f6 check, king e6, knight takes rook, king takes rook, knight takes here, check. And bishop takes, queen takes, rook takes. So where's the king, though? Knight here, check, king to e6, knight here, king there. So the king is over there not defending that. Okay.
Check.
I think this works. So I'm expecting king e6, knight takes rook, king takes rook, and
Black
knight here check.
resigns.
Uh-huh.
Incoming
Well,
challenge.
that was an interesting game. I think I will accept the challenge here, and but I'll go ahead and do a post-mortem on this game. See you guys later. Bye.